Greetings, Taurus, Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Videoscope for Many by Ama. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please do remember to turn on the little notification bell. This way you are going to be notified every time that I upload videos and every time that I go live. These are general readings. It could be useful for you to listen for the video for your rising sign and moon sign because you are going to get additional information. If you like to know more, if you like to get more information, you can either go to the Vimeo videos. I already did an Akashic reading, a whole new reading for your sign with more information for you, and it is available for download and purchase. The link for that, for those of you who are interested, is down here below in the show more description box. Or you choose to join the membership program. Either click on join right here next to the subscribe, or if you notice, if you scroll down here below in the show more description box, there's going to be a link for you to join. When you join the membership program, the extension readings that you are going to get per sign are going to be twice as long as the Vimeo videos, and you're going to see different levels with different perks and benefits. And if you do desire to have your very own private consultation with me, please visit the website www.amalightworker.com and email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. With that being said, now I'm going to focus on this reading for you, Taurus. The general feeling that I am picking up for your sign has to deal with matters of keeping and maintaining your balance, some act of generosity that is going to take place in you strengthening your boundaries, being very clear about your boundaries and trying to protect what is yours, or even standing up for yourself, and taking that baby step, creating something that eventually is going to serve as the foundation for this new life, or for the foundation of the direction where you want this new life to go from now on, because basically you are setting yourself up to create a whole new life for yourself. Yes, it is time to take action, but also you need to be very clear about instructions, informations, do some research, and even having to deal with circumstances from the past. That was the general feeling. Now I will break this down one by one. I will tell you the meaning of the card first, and then I will tune in to hear what spiritual team has to say about this, why this card showed up. So this is the Six of Wands. To me, it means balance, matters of generosity, giving and receiving. Assess what you can give at this time, and assess what is offered. So when you get this card, it feels like not everything is lost. For you Taurians, this card speaks to those of you who are in a relationship, married, who are in a couple, in an established couple. There's a sense that for some of you, you'll be dealing with sudden expenses, a bill or a charge that could show up at this time. But I also get a sense that you are also going to be looking into solutions. Some of you could be looking into clarifying some kind of an error or a mistake, the two of you in a couple, or maybe an error or a mistake in regards to this bill or to certain charges. You are going to be dealing with a person who maybe is going to ask you to borrow some money from you. You could be dealing with people who need a payment at this time. But I also get a sense with this Six of Pentacles that for many of you, good things are about to happen that are going to shift not only how you think about money, your patterns with money, your relationship with money, but that are also going to shift your finances. For right now, for some of you, it feels like how money is going to show up could be showing up through a spouse that you have. Maybe they get a raise, maybe they get a promotion, maybe they get a job, or they get money through their family sources and channels, and that contributes to your households. So be receiving some good news about money coming to you from a spouse or from a partner, from a business partner, from somebody else who in some ways you are financially linked. You are going to be re-examining your living lifestyle, your daily life, the environment where you live. For some of you, I even get a sense that some circumstances about roommates, finding a roommate, or other circumstances involving a roommate could be showing up at this time. You'll be dealing with having to return something that you could be purchasing. So if that's the case, make sure that you keep every receipt of any purchases that you'll be doing, because later on you need to return something. But also for some of you, I get a sense that maybe some expenses here be showing up in terms of some repairs, something that needs fixing and repairing. So for some of you, that expense that is going to show up is going to be in terms of that. I also have a sense that some of you could be going for counseling, personal counseling, a couples counseling, therapy. You could be consulting or advising with someone else, even about matters that are deep personal for you in your love matters or in your marriage if you are married. The next card that you have is the Seven of Swords. To me, it means success, but something left behind. It also represents sometimes theft of an idea, or a loss of power, a minor setback. When you get this card, it means that you need to protect what is yours. Do not let distractions or people or other things destroy your plans. Don't let your plans be taken away from you. Don't give up. They are asking you to go back to this previous card, because for some of you, they're telling me that some of you are going to be looking into setting new boundaries, okay, in a relationship that you have. Could be a friendship, could be the marriage that you have, could be an established love relationship that you have with someone, and there could be some sort of a power struggles back and forth. For other ones, these power struggles could be happening in the work environment, could be between you and a boss that you have, could be between you and coworkers, could be between your department and a different department. For some of you, I keep getting some strange interactions from one department to another department, for those of you who work, obviously. I get a sense that for some of you, you are going to be very aware of some gossip that seems to circulate around. This gossip doesn't necessarily have to be about you, but you're going to be very aware. You're going to be hearing news, information about it, and you are not going to be sure what to make of it. Nothing official be just yet, but whatever gossip is going on, they have a tendency to overwhelm you. I have a sense through this card that some of you are going to try to protect yourself even better every time that you are online. Whatever antiviruses you have, whatever you use to protect yourself, passwords to protect your emails. I have a sense that an account that you have could be a little bit exposed. So some of you are going to be going through any accounts that you have. For example, bank accounts online, emails, a Facebook account, a YouTube account, etc., etc., and you are going to be looking at it. But you will also be responding to some criticism, standing up for yourself. Could be comments online, okay? Could be standing up for yourself in the workplace. But there's definitely something about you feeling that you need to protect yourself, even emotionally. There's going to be a lot of focus on how you can protect yourself better, financially, emotionally, energetically, your online persona, your online presence. Some of you are going to be They're showing me camping. I don't know if that's still possible for some of you because most of the world is in quarantine right now. But they're showing me for some of you having a tent, sleeping outside, making plans about camping. There's going to be that need, yes, to be with others and reconnecting with some people of your past, but also that need for you to be alone. They're telling me that some of these circumstances where power struggles are going to be involved, gossip, it feels like they have to deal either with something that already happened in March or even 2 years ago. But it feels like some sort of a cycle will be showing up again because some of you need to know the truth or you need to be clear about some information. Some sort of a misunderstanding will show up because you need to clear it. You need to be clear about it. The next card that you have is the Two of Wands. To me, it means starting to build the foundation as to where would you like to go from now. Sometimes it means a struggle of choices. Not necessarily that you have to make a choice, but it's like a choice for its own sake. To me, sometimes it also means commerce, negotiations, trade, a person or a group of people showing up to help you. And this could go either or, because even with this card, you could show up to help people, other people could show up to help you, and this is the same situation here. People showing up for you or you showing up for people. So it could go either way. For some of you, you are going to be looking into your distant future, and you are going to be looking at what is it that you can put in order now, address now, so that you can feel more secure in your future. You could be addressing matters of fear, matters of you feeling overwhelmed. For some of you, it could be about a certain sense of justice, injustices that have been taken place. And it could also be about you reconsidering your role in a couple, your role in a relationship that you have or in a marriage that you have. Because for some of you, you could be re-examining your affairs. And it's going to go either or. Either you're going to be like, I am in this marriage no matter what, or you could be considering your options about not being in this marriage anymore. Some of you are going to be carefully examining numbers. Other ones could be carefully examining emails, communications, written words, documents. Other ones, I have a sense that you are going to be looking to reconnect with people that you haven't spoken in a long time. You could be getting news from overseas at this time, or you could be getting news from faraway places. It feels like some of you are going to be secure, or you're going to feel more secure due to something that is going to happen. Eventually, you're going to feel more secure with your position in the workplace. This could be happening now or in, but it feels like for some of you, you're going to feel victorious, you're going to feel successful. Something that you do in the workplace is going to give you results. If you happen to have a business, you could be communicating, networking. The contacts that you are going to establish or re-establish right now are going to help you to expand your craft, to expand your knowledge, to expand the business that you have. But I do get a sense of a lot of networking that could be taking place at this time. Some of you are going to communicate with the government officials, a government department. You could be going back and forth with phone calls and emails or about some information that is required. Could be about a driver's license, could be about contracts, could be about certifications, licenses, permits, could be about taxes, could be simply about you needing some information at this time. And if you have been running into delays, it feels like it's going to be clear to you why certain delays or things that have been postponed needed to happen. Something now will start to make better sense to you. It could even be about emotionally how you felt about a person, or how you felt why a certain relationship that you had went the way it did. You could be noticing mistakes or errors, or you could be noticing maybe details that you never noticed before. It feels like something will come together for you, but at the same time, you have to allow a certain process to take place in its own time. Could be an emotional process, integrating, taking it all in. Could be that you need to give time to this quarantine to be over, and then you need to proceed. Could mean a lot of things, but do take time to allow yourself to process whatever you be feeling, whatever is happening. You need to be more flexible with your own self because you are still under this huge energy of transformation. The next card says get more information. So when you get this card, so this is from a different deck. When you get this card, it means the situation that you inquire at this time, you need to have more information about it so that you can make a wiser decision. If that's the case, you need to approach people who are very knowledgeable about the matter. You need to hire or consult professionals in that field. You need to talk to family members or friends who seem to have maybe some kind of an insight. They can offer to you advice, they can offer to you a different perspective. Maybe you need to get a second opinion, maybe you need to get a third opinion. If you are dealing with any documents, any contracts, maybe you need to take a second look. Maybe you need to take a third look. Maybe have somebody else go over these documents or any details that could be important. It is also about you being very good at observing. For some of you, it would be best if you observe, notice your patterns of the past. What are some of the lessons that you have learned? A lot of things will start to make better sense, particularly toward the end of a lot of things from the past and from the present are going to start to make better sense to you. When you get this card, it also means that for some of you, it's time to do some sort of an analytical research, maybe to get data that you need. Could be about reading a book, taking a class, a seminar, a tutorial, getting some information from the internet. You not know everything just yet. You not know everything why a certain said the things they said, why they reacted the way they did, why they're pushing you to do something. If you receive any official notifications, maybe there's a piece of a puzzle missing to that, could be a page missing. Maybe you're looking for a phone number, maybe you're trying to locate someone. So it feels like for some of you, you'll be feeling uncertain or in doubt because you either don't comprehend the whole picture yet, or because you need that piece of information. You need some error to be fixed or clarified. Some of you are going to be looking into testing the waters. Let me test something, and then I'm going to make a decision whether I'm going to fully go for it or not. Could be about testing a person, a relationship, a product, a service, a business idea. It feels also you not necessarily take action right away, but at the very least, you are going to have an idea, you're going to have a plan. If it is about your health, you could be coming up at this time with research ideas, what to do to improve your health. If you are putting together legal documentation, at least you're going to have an idea how long it's going to take, what kind of documentation you need, and when is going to be time for you to proceed. For some of you, it could be about immigration or citizenship matters. And you are asked at this time, Taurus, to think or make sure that everything is clear before you decide to react, because everything that you'll be saying right now could cause trouble, cause a fight, and it feels like a lot of misunderstandings are going to show up for clearing or healing at this time. And of course, if you'd like to know more, you can always go to the Vimeo videos for download and purchase. And if you are interested, the link for that is down here below. You choose to join the membership program, and that's going to give you one more, a second additional reading which is going to be twice as long. And the link for that is either clicking the join button, or if you find the link right here, post it in the show more description box. Do take a look at the video for your rising sign and moon sign, because it will give you additional information. I'm always here. If you like to get a personal reading with me, email me at amalightworker@gmail.com, and I will reconnect again with you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.